Hey, anybody, or hi everybody, anybody need a catamaran? Look at this, they're building identical hulls. These are actual paddle boats, but he's making two of them. Obviously, same size, same shape, so it's kind of easy on the production side. You just cut two of everything instead of one of everything. And then you have your paddle boat. A little bit different though, actually. At the front here, they're the same. The width is not quite, this is not as wide as that one is, but these are all, like I said, everything here is handmade. So, and he put extra support in here, a little different style on the rear here. This one's kind of straight going back, and this one's bowed with the wood in the down to the plywood. So they got different objectives here, even though they look like a catamaran hull. They're obviously two with a little bit different. I don't know which is back and which is front. One's back, one's front. But anyway, in these boats, they're both the same. So unless you get to this point where it looks like that, then it might be different. But anyway, catamaran. That's a clamp I gave them, by the way. They've been using it. I gave one brother one and the other brother one. Oh, also look at this. See this one that's got the little notch out here, and this one here doesn't have the little notch out there. So another little styling cue there, difference. A little bit of styling cue difference. On this end, these things look identical here. Yeah, these holes look identical. But anyway, I don't know if I told you, but they can knock these things out in like a week. Usually if they're working full time, it's not raining. Right now it's been raining for the last few days, so you can see the plywood's wet and everything, and they kind of halt construction because epoxy doesn't stick to wet wood. So you don't want wet wood around when you're doing the epoxy. But I kind of like that little front end little bump there that they did. That's kind of like a nice accent marker there, like in case you need to do any ramming with it. You got a little inch there to ram before things start to get to your little nose point. But anyway, here's the wood. This is Lawan wood, by the way. This is what is? Oh, that's Santa Clara. Yeah, they're using Santa Clara plywood. You can read the labels upside down. Santa Clara. That's the good stuff. That's the only wood you want to use. They've got other marine plywood. Don't use it. Only go for Santa Clara. Doesn't matter what they say. Only use Santa Clara, because when they don't use it, they have problems with the boats. They crack and break and other issues. And my boat is not Santa Clara. That center hull is not. So, however, we reinforced it everywhere. So, or virtually, let me say virtually, which means almost everywhere. And we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But at any rate, we came out here to check the cushion. Oh, you didn't get to see the cushions, did you? This is the captain's cushions here. We got this for the bottom of the plastic chair and this for the back. I wanted this back one here curved like the back of the chair, and they told me to be there at a certain time. And before, when we did the fish bag, if you saw that fish bag that I had made, I was there the whole time and everything went perfectly. And the bottom of this chair is done perfectly. This is perfect. This is, I mean, they do great work there at this shop. I don't know their name. They're just like, it's hard to find them. You wouldn't know it was an upholstery shop. I didn't. I just saw this dark kind of a gateway going into this dark kind of a place, and people walking around, and then somebody walked up and said, "Come on in." So I went in just to see what the hell it was, and it's an upholstery shop, and they do, like I said, really good work. But if you want it done a certain way, you got to be there, and you got to tell them, you got to even draw it out on paper so they know. I didn't draw it out, but I was supposed to be there at 1, and then we were going to make it. Well, I got there at 1, and they had already made it, and it's like, well, that's not what I wanted. But they're super nice folks, and I could have had them cut this corner off. unzip it. It'll zip. Here, you can take these off. You can unzip it, pull out the foam, turn it inside outside, and just sew a curve here and sew a curve there, and you'd have exactly what I wanted. But I put it on the boat, and it actually looks good. And the other thing, where this curve is, if your shoulders are on that, it might get a little, maybe you'll get into the hard plastic, and with this on here you won't. So maybe it's a benefit. And I wanted this about almost 2.5 or 3 inches thick for the lumbar support, and they made it 2. But you can see it's sewn almost square, so it's compressed the 2.5 or 2 down to 1 1/4 or 1. So there's not much of a lumbar support there, but I can stuff another. I can actually unzip it here and stick a strip of 1 inch across the back here if I want. And this is dew foam, by the way. Dew foam or Mandawi foam or Uratex brand. Uratex and dew foam are the only foam you ever want to get in the Philippines. Otherwise, it's just junk foam. When I say junk foam, I mean junk foam. It's just the cheapest stuff. It's like sitting on air. It doesn't support you at all. So Uratex, Uratex, and dew, D-E-W, dew foam. There's a company called Mandawi Foam, and I don't know if they make foam or if they just make foam furniture. So it's hard to say which one Mandawi Foam is, but I know dew and Uratex are premium foam. My bed mattresses are made out of this. There's the champion over there of the paddle boat racing. I gotta go congratulate him, so I'm gonna go do that, and we'll be back with more. With my Paradise on Battalion Island. Paradise out.